Welcome back to People's Car Reviews.
Hi guys, welcome back to People's Car Reviews and welcome to a very snowy November. If anything I'm going to take away from November, cold and snow. This is the Ford Kuga, and that's not cold or snowy because it's been driven this morning. And this, if I can do it, it's its boot, which does have an automatic tailgate, which at the moment has got quite a lot of stuff in it. Now, I have noticed there's a lot of discrepancies with the boots. Something we didn't allude to when we did our Christmas special. Yeah, it's got two different sizes, so be careful if you are thinking about getting one of these. Don't look on Auto Trader or things like that. Go to your local Ford dealership, they'll be able to tell you more about it. But these rear seats at the back here do move. So I'm not entirely sure what size the boot is, but I do know it does fit quite a fair bit in. I am going to test whether this disability buggy will get in the boot. It doesn't have, this does have transport, and there's nothing underneath there, I don't think. Oh no, that's got the battery, because this is a hybrid. And that's where it's housed your battery for you. So all your batteries, bits and bobs are underneath it. There, and that's gonna... So that's your boot. There's storage pockets here. Well, I don't know what you put in there. And I just noticed there's a speaker here. There's a speaker just there. And I don't know what that's for. Oh, I think that... I don't know what that does. Oh yes, that does that to your seats. And if I did the same here, look, watch. And the good thing is as well, when you pull the seats back, which I'll do now, they're actually attached. So you don't get the trouble of the seatbelt getting stuck in the rafters. They're attached. That's awesome, I like that. And there is storage place down here for you to store your water, air vent, and 12-volt socket, which you could brew a cup of coffee in when it's cold. It does have an automatic tailgate and a boot button to shut it is there. It is also on the key. Cue the Ford music. So this is a 74 plate Ford Kuga. Oh, cut. So this is the 74 plate Ford Kuga. This is a hybrid engine. Petrol. It does not have the twisty fuel filler cap thing like on the MG or any other cars. But we did discover a fault with this car. Have you got the key?
It's in the front.
Now, Ford, you really need to rethink about this because watch this. I'm going to lock the car. I'm going to do it again just to make sure it's locked. But watch this. Oh dear. That's not very good, is it? I mean, come on. Who designs an unlockable full filler cap? Means you can lock your car up and fill it up, but at the exact same time, somebody can come along and stuff all the petrol out your car. That's not a good idea. Oh, and you can do the boot from here. You tap it twice, but it will also unlock the rest of the car for you. So if you only want your boot open, my suggestion is just use the thing underneath, because I know that works. And now I've opened the boot up again, I'll shut it. So I can relock the car again. And the camera person's not going to moan because it's cold out here. I can relock it and I do the boot. I don't think, so it unlocks the whole car. So yeah, word of advice, you can't think. So if you just want the boot open and not the rest of the car, it's going to do it anyway. Right. Oh, but it does relock it. Group up. But should we get inside the car that's a little bit more warm up? So down here there is a bar. If the camera can see it. This moves forward, he says. Why won't it move forward? It's actually, there you go. Which then creates a little bit of space at the back of the boot, but it does leave a bit of a load lip. I don't think we can see that from in here. We'll do that again in a minute. But yeah, these seats do move forward. back. But I'm 6 foot, and if you wanted the extended boot, and your driver's got the seat further back than what Lisa's got it, they're not going to have no leg room. I think Ford designed this for people who've got no knees. If the camera does want to come in, this car does have rear lighters, so you can strap your kids in at night and see what you're doing. Also, central armrest, 2 cup holders, very nice. Very nice indeed. Air vents, charging points for your kids. Unfortunately, this model does not come with heated seats, which is something is well worth pointing out. Seats are lovely and comfortable. Even in the middle, actually, that's not bad really. I've got enough room there, just about. Alright, my knees are up a little bit, but enough room. I think you've got enough room that side, haven't you? Yeah, not fighting for space. Don't know what it would like if I had somebody else sitting on the other side of me, but yeah, pretty good leg room. As Lisa's already alluded to in the Christmas special when I did it, I am a sucker for a Ford. The door side pockets. They have cup holders in it for your kids, so you don't actually have to pull down your central armrest. As we've discovered, we've put a can of Coke in this side, which we found very useful because in the front cup holders we put our coffee cups in it. So yeah, not bad. Place for your kids to hide their gadgets in it. We've got, I forget what it is, rear seat pockets. Let's call them that. Seat belts are good. I'm not sure. Actually, this is a better design than the MG look. Instead of having both of them on the same one there, they've made a bit of a gap here. So if somebody is sitting there, guess what? I'm not going to get their arse sitting on this. Well, I will do, but it'll be upright. Let's re-plug that back in. Yeah, not bad. Rear end vents in the back. I presume they are. It's a brand new car, so we picked this up from Enterprise yesterday, and they turned and told us it'd only come up from Gatwick and it had only done 2,000 miles. Heathrow, and it had only done 2,000 miles. And Lisa looked at me and went, "Okay, not sure I want to drive it now." But it'll do, because the other car they offered us was a Mercedes, and we didn't want that yet. Right, let's get out of here and go and have a look in the front. So, down here is all your instrument cluster. This is on a twiggle. Shush. So you can change it. Don't forget guys, this auto beam here does not put your fog lights on. So if you are driving and it is foggy, you will have to do it yourself. Which is here, this button here. Please make sure you do that. I've seen so many drivers not do that and thinking the auto lights puts your fog lights on. It does not.
Boot button.
That's the boot button. We found where the boot button is from the inside. Did not know that existed. So you can open the boot from the inside. Oh, you gotta love the Ford thing. Right, let's do this. And straighten off the steering wheel. Door open. I know. Shut up. Shush. Right, let's have a look at the instrument cluster and the inside of this car. I think Lisa is actually going to come around and join me inside the car because it is unbelievably cold out there. So that is your current trip stuff. Now I did have, Lisa's just done exactly what I thought she was going to do and join me inside the car.
It's cold, sorry guys.
I know, it's absolutely freezing out there. When we got to come out of the car this morning, it was absolutely tipping it down with snow. It took us ages to get the kids to school. And I'm rabbiting. So this, as I said, it's a hybrid engine, and what you can hear at the moment is the electric motor. Now Lisa alluded to this a little bit in the Christmas special. I think she's going to go on a little bit more about this later, about the electric motor and that in that video, but for now I'm not going to allude too much to that. Average fuel economy is 44 whatever, except apparently you've been 100 eco behaviour, you've been 100% on all of it. A EV coach, trip 2, this trip, so that's about as much as I can figure out on this. It does, I haven't really had much of a time to play around with it. Here is all your speed control, cruise control stuff. Lisa did use this, and she did say to me, if you hit this button here, it will... If you hit limit, you can set the limit to whatever the speed limit is, but it goes up in a series of ones. So for around here, the limit is 30. So you could set it in, it won't go any faster than 30. I would recommend actually, and I wish MG did this on that car, that you could limit the speed to whatever the speed limit is. And oh my god, that is actually properly now snowing. Look, it is November and we've got snow. I wish MG had that so you could do that on that car, but it doesn't. I don't know why. It's only got the speed set. Unless anybody knows about it in the comments, and you guys know any different, then please let us know in the comments. You got the twiddle gear selector, so that's your reverse. This car is notorious for rolling off. Lisa did warn me about this. So I'm just going to keep my foot on the brake for now, okay? This car does come with a 360-degree camera. Have I put the handbrake on? Yes. Right. This car does come with a 360-degree camera, which you can access all sides of your car. So if you're in a really tight spot, you can go around the whole car and have a fiddle and see what the problem is. So you can see how close you are getting to stuff. Or you can even put that on. It is a really good camera actually. Lisa's used this a lot. She doesn't like the 360-degree camera on all the time because it's quite dangerous.
Also, I don't think Andrew knows this because it's only happened a couple of times, but when you go past a car and it's a tight space, it will put the camera on and you can see round your car and see how much space you've actually got, which is a really interesting feature.
I think the most of the stuff we'll go into in the interior and exterior video is just well worth interior and exterior. It was well worth alluding to it. Also, you can do things like what I've just done. If you click the 3 lines up here, you get a good view, and that gives you a view of all around the car. Personally, I prefer that screen because then you can tell what's going on in front of you. Now, how do we get off of this screen?
Finger.
Just do that. Now, if I hit home, this car does come with Android Auto. Now, for weird reasons, we've had to connect it up via the USB thing down here. But yesterday, it was working just off of the wireless charging pad that is down here. So, yeah, and I don't know why it does that. But it's got maps, which actually we found out yesterday when we was looking up this car. This ST line, on some of them, this is the ST line, and this has maps, but it doesn't have heated seats, which was a bit weird. The maps work reasonably well. We used these to get back from doing the Christmas special yesterday, and actually, spot on, wasn't it? So that was really good. It does have DAB digital radio. Some of the other features on here, if you go into settings, we really haven't played around with this, but feel free. In the cup holders down here, if I move my coffee cup out of the way, it does have ambient lighting down there, and in the door bins. I can pass you the phone and you just show off the door bins down there. Excuse me, backache. And there's also side pockets down here, and it's also got in the driver's side an extra cup holder. We did not know that. I've just discovered that. Also, a little grab holder for your handle for here. Now, I don't know what these 2 buttons do, but I presume they're to do the mirrors on the side here. These 2 buttons here, I presume so.
No, the top one's for the mirrors.
That one folds your mirrors in, like that. This one locks the rear windows, which we should really have that on. And these 2 resets your thing. Now, I don't know what this does here, because it's got 1, 2 and 3, and I'm too scared to push them. I'm presuming that's for the electric seats, so you can set it. So if you push 1, I don't know what it does, or 2 or 3, I don't know. So I simply just don't know. there.
You got your door unlock and lock.
Yeah, and your door unlock and lock. So if you've got somebody and you don't want to get out of the car, just push the lock button or unlock it. Now, I do have a bit of a thimble, don't I, with this sort of thing on here. With all this stuff being here, it's kind of left down here a bit bare. So yeah, it's fine. It is usable. I don't know how you found it when you've been driving along, but you can allude to that later. But other than that, it is a really nice car and a nice deep glove box. It is a really I do like this car. It is a full-on hybrid, and also something I haven't alluded to, which I should, is some visor, which does have an interior light. Also, this car, I don't know what Ford were thinking of, because it's been in every Ford I've ever been in, but there's no place to put your sunglasses. Mind you though, if you look outside today, not that you're going to bloody need them. So, unless I've forgotten anything else, which I don't think I have. Oh yes I have. These seats are electrical adjustable. There was a button on the side down here, and you'll look at that, which is down here, and that's the same on both sides. And they, oh yes, the bit where I'm sitting now, the video is not going according to plan. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not re-recording it, but this bit here comes out and the seat will tilt forward. Lisa got the shock when she was on, when we were filming the Christmas special, and the seat decided to tilt forward, and I was like, no, the seat hasn't actually tilted forward. It's the bit, the lap bit goes down a little bit. But anyway, I think I've waffled on long enough and bored you all to death by now. I'm going to let Lisa record her bit after we've been food shopping, and I will definitely catch you all in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will most definitely see you all in the next video. Bye guys.